What's up, world? This is the Blue-Eyed Bandit here, coming to you live from Olive Branch, Mississippi at the Flying J. This is not in regards to what happened over the last 2 days. That's yesterday and today for those who can't count. This is in regards to the people who helped make this nutcase, this catastrophe stay on course and not get worse, and kept me relatively sane, even though I broke down and cried at least twice. I want to thank John in nighttime dispatch at my company, because he was the first person that I spoke to in regards to everything that went down. I want to thank Tony and Tony's wife, because Tony's wife is who reached out first, and then Tony. Thank you, Will, in morning dispatch, who continued the process after John's shift was over. Thank you to Joseph at Simmons Wrecker Service in Meridian, Mississippi, for towing my broke down van and being pleasant and a joy to talk to, even though I was having a shit day. Oh, my bad. Yeah. No, this all started Thursday. Okay. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which is today. Sorry. Thank you to Everett for allowing me, tow truck guy, to bring my load over and use your dock and your forklift to get the load off my van and load it onto the recovery van. Thank you to the gentleman who drove over an hour to be my recovery for the load, who was also super pleasant to me in the morning, and we chit-chatted a lot about a bunch of stuff. Thank you to Joel, who is a co-worker, for the part that he played in this, even though it wasn't that big, still important. Thank you to Johnson Dodge in Meridian, Mississippi, for taking the van and working on it. Thank you to Marces at Johnson Dodge for being my service writer and being amazing, and going above and beyond, in my opinion, what a service writer's job description is. Offering to have someone pick me up from my hotel this morning, and coming to find out when I actually showed up this morning, it was going to be her sister. So, not another employee, but a family member. That's amazing. Thank you to Mike Williams, who was a sales consultant at Johnson Dodge. Checked on a couple of us that were sitting in the waiting area and asked if we need anything, and my response to that question has always been the winning lottery ticket. And I had mentioned I just wanted that we could split it 4 ways, because there was 4 of us there, including him, and I just wanted enough to buy my own van. And that led to getting his card and him telling me that they get a shipment of those vans in next week. Come on by and test drive one. So, thank you for making my day a little bit better. Thank you to the woman who I didn't get her name, who was there waiting on her husband's truck while he drove hers to get work done. They're from West Monroe, Louisiana, and they're in Mississippi working on the pipeline. She gave me a ride to my hotel last night, which was great. Thank you to the very pleasant and nice woman who was running the Days Inn hotel there in Meridian, Mississippi. She was great last night when I checked in. She was just as pleasant this morning when I checked out, with a smile and said, "Have a nice day." There was even a note in my room I don't know how long it's been there. That's from housekeeping to have a great day, signed by housekeeping named Cherish. So thanks to her, that wasn't specifically for me, but it definitely made me feel special and important, and it made my day just a little bit better. Thank you to my Uber driver this morning that picked me up from my hotel after I checked out and took me back to the dealership. Jamal, I got his second job's business card as well. His other job that he works for does 401k plans and things of that nature for independent contractors out of Jackson, Mississippi. So, thank you, one and all, for your southern hospitality, your greatness, your kindness, your politeness, your patience, your professionalism, and everything. The only negative thing that I have to say about this nonsense, other than the fact that it sucked, is where I got my dinner from last night. Fuck you, Pizza Hut in Meridian, Mississippi. You gave me food poisoning. And I hate you. That's messed up. The delivery driver was great. He was really pleasant and everything. And the food was super fast. And it was hot. But I got sick from it. And that sucks. But other than that, thank you to all the great people that I encountered over the last few days to help make this nightmare just a little bit more easier for me. You know, it's really hard when shit like that goes down that you don't have somebody like calling my mom or calling my dad in the middle of the night, bawling my eyes out. Instead, I've got to pull it together and I have to call dispatch and tell them what's going on. And texting my fleet owner about all this nonsense, apologizing for leaving me hanging, and when he didn't answer because he's in the hospital, and me bawling my eyes out some more while I'm texting and crying myself to sleep Thursday night until I heard from dispatch about everything going on. So, one last time, thank you Will and John at dispatch, my fleet owner Tony, Tony's wife, Joel, who I work with, the guy that recovered my load, Joseph at the wrecker service that picked up my van, Morrissey and Mike at Johnson Dodge, Jamal, my Uber driver, the lady at the Days Inn, who runs the Days Inn Hotel in Meridian, Mississippi, and the lovely, pleasant woman from West Monroe, Louisiana, who was there getting her husband's truck worked on. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you again for making this nonsense that much more tolerable. Oh, and before I forget, thank you to Brandon and Jay for the info about the roads and I-10 in Louisiana. Seeing hurricane damage up close for the first time ever after it's happened is really hard. But thank you for letting me know, guys. I appreciate it. Much love. Glad Bandit. Out. Deuces. Bye, y'all.